All right, guys, I'm just going to be honest with you, man. Ford is coming for it all, and they're not leaving any crumbs in 2025. We already know that they doubled down on a V8, basically stating that from now into the foreseeable future, they're always going to have a V8 in their Mustang, right? Now they're doubling down, tripling down, even quadrupling down on something brand new. Ford just trademarked the Ford Mustang Mach 4. Do you know what the 4 stands for? Four doors. They're coming for the Charger. They want to drop a big V8 in a four-door Mustang, something they've never done before. They want the entire market of everything that's V8 powered. And I'm going to be honest with you, they got it. Nobody can stop them at this point. It may be time to jump ship if you're in the market for a new four-door muscle car. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video, man. So you can tell them in a house that makes us a house vlog. You know what's going down. Come around. Let's get into it. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, police chases, anything and everything else happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So boom, I'm not even going to waste your time any more than I already have. Let's just get into it. Let's just go ahead and peel the Band-Aid off. Ford Mach 4 trademark fuels future Mustang sedan rumors. The automaker applied for a new patent that conjured up old ideas about a four-door version of the Mustang. Ford filed a new trademark with the USPTO that could point to Ford Mustang sedan being built in the near future. The company filed for the trademark name Mach 4, conjuring images of Ford's iconic pony car stretched out to accommodate a set of rear doors. We already know that they came out with the Mach E, which was the electric Mustang, which was a four-door sedan. Well, basically a four-door SUV or a four-door hybrid, whatever you want to call it. But the application was filed as of February 25 with the United States Patent and Trademark Office for the name Mach 4. Now, it wouldn't make sense for them to put a twin-turbo four-cylinder or, something stupid as far as the engine is concerned to call it a Mach 4. Ford's coming for the sedan. They're coming for the Charger. They want it all. It's bad enough that they've doubled down on it. We already know about the GT350 that's going to be putting down 800 plus horsepower, 830 horsepower, possibly. That's the GT350. The GT500 is going to be putting down 800 plus, 850 plus. And then, of course, they've got the Shelby Mustang, that's going to be the Shelby Super Snake, that's going to be putting down well over 830 horsepower, all V8 powered. So they want the V8 market. They already have the V8 market at this point. But at this point, they're coming for the sedan market, specifically the Charger. There's no other American muscle car, American sports car, with the exception of like the Cadillac Blackwing, which, don't get me wrong, I could see how you could throw that in there, but generally speaking, when we're talking about like muscle cars or sports cars, we're talking about the big three. We're talking about Chevy, Ford, and Dodge, right? So, let's leave Cadillac out of it. But even then, for the people out there that's always wanted a four-door muscle car, but they didn't want a Charger, they didn't want to go Dodge. Now, if you're a Ford guy or a Mustang guy, you now have that option. Rumors that Ford will build a Mustang sedan has been around for years, even going as far back to Mustang's first generation. Fast forward to 2018, Ford reportedly showed a concept car before the project was shelved, so it never actually came to life. There's also the possibility that the Mach 4 trademark may relate to the standalone Raptor supercar Ford has teased in the past. That's possible as well, but I think they got the Ford Raptor R on lock for the most part. You know what I mean? I think they got that on lock. Is Ford developing a four-door Mustang Mach 4 sedan? Trademarks and dealers leak suggested. There's been talk about it. The Mach 4, everybody's been asking about it. Clearly not us because we're Mopar guys, right? But stretch the current 650 generation platform, extending the wheelbase and adding a rear door. The door glass could be kept frameless, right? Kind of like the Challenger, except, the Challenger is two-door, but it could be frameless, right? Like just stretch it out where it's all glass. And then at that point, you could put the EcoBoost four-cylinder, the V8 powered GT models, the Dark Horse, I mean, you could drop the Super Snake engine. You could drop the GT350 in it. You could drop the GT500 engine in it, the Predator engine. You could make some serious power. The only thing out there that's competing with this at this moment, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because it pertains to us, is the 2025 Dodge Charger, inline six. That's supposed to be the six-pack that's coming out later this year, right? Coming out later this summer, to be more specific. But let's be honest here, guys. You're not interested in the 2024-2025 Charger. I'm not interested. I know you're not. Nobody in the comments has talked about it. I don't know. I know of one person that actually has one. I don't know him personally, but I see his ass on Instagram all the time. And he's parading that thing around, although he still got the paper tags on the back of the car. So I don't know if it's his or if it's the dealer's, and maybe they just want to, develop some kind of social media presence around it. But nobody's buying the Charger. I mean, before the Charger even hit dealership lots, it was already going for $3,000 to $5,000 to $8,000 to $10,000 off the MSRP, just to generate some sort of incentive to buy the damn thing. Nobody wants it. A four-door Mustang, as long as they do it correctly and it looks good, it looks, appropriate, they could win. Now, of course, you and I both know there's going to be a lot of Ford purists out there that's always going to be two-door, and I get it. Ford Mustangs have always been a coupe, and, at this point, I know I like the two-door look of a Mustang. I don't know how I would feel about a four-door look, because in my mind, I mean, literally just take the body as is and stretch it out and throw a four-door, extra rear set of doors in there. I get all that, but at the same time, it may look a little different at first. But the reality of the situation is having a four-door muscle car allows you to do so much. It's much more than just a performance car. It's utilitarian at that point. Like I can do a lot with that car. You know what I mean? And here you can even see they're saying that the only other competitor out there is Dodge, which is developing its upcoming four-door internal combustion Charger sedan, because Dodge is going to come out with the four-door version of the Charger, which is going to have that Hurricane inline six standard output bullshit, 420 horsepower, and then the higher output is going to be 540. Either way, Ford could corner the affordable-ish V8 sedan market, while Dodge's next-gen Chargers will not be offering the Hemi V8, and the Chevy Camaro is just as dead as the Hemi. And the Corvette, the Corvette's a coupe. Like, it's always going to be a coupe, always has been, always will be. There's no competition with the four-door Mustang. If Ford were to drop a four-door Mustang in the next year or so, they would dominate the market. There's no competition. Nobody is choosing a four-door Dodge Charger, right? A modern-day four-door Dodge Charger, 2025 four-door Dodge Charger, over a Ford Mustang. I wouldn't even do that myself personally. If you gave me the option of a 2025 Dodge Charger with the four doors, as opposed to a Ford Mustang four-door with that big V8, and you're giving me a dark horse engine, GT350, 350R, 500 Super Snake, I'm for it all day long. For it all day long, twice on Sundays, all day, every day, twice on Sunday. There is no competition for a four-door Mustang in the market. Let's just keep it 100 here. Nobody is checking for, let alone a two-door Charger. Nobody's checking for a four-door Charger in 2025. The original Charger, that's a different story. But the two-door, this new shit, no, nobody's checking for that. The four-door Mustang would have no competition whatsoever. And I don't know what their engine options are going to be. I don't see why they wouldn't take it all the way up to the GT350s and 500. Do it just like Dodge did. Like Dodge always, don't get me wrong, they always kind of one up the Challenger over the Charger. I mean, obviously with the Demon. We never got a Demon Charger. But taking the Charger all the way up to the Hellcat and then the Red Eye and then the Jailbreak 807, like they took the Charger pretty damn high up there. You know what I mean? So in my approximation or guesstimation, they should be able to take the Ford Mustang four-door pretty high up there as well. If they don't want to go GT500 with the four-door, they can at least do a GT350. And like I know, the new GT350s are putting down 800 plus horsepower. You know what I mean? But you're going to pay for it. Nothing in this world is cheap. If they do go up to the GT500s or the GT350s for a four-door Mustang, especially a first-gen four-door Mustang, you're going to be paying for it a little under 100, 80 plus, 85 plus. You're going to be paying some money for it, man. It costs to be the boss. Everything costs in this world. But they keep talking about, as mentioned, crosstown rival Dodge is in the midst of switching its Charger muscle car over to the new dual power capable platform, launching an all-electric Charger Daytonas by the end of the year, followed by gas-fed six-cylinder non-Daytona variants dubbed six packs. Both versions will be sold in two-door coupe and four-door sedan body styles. I mean, no, still no competition. It's going to be Ford all day long. I mean, let me ask you this. If you drive, or if you're driving a 2021, 2022, 2019 Charger Scat Pack, maybe not a Charger Hellcat. I can't see anybody jumping ship from a Hellcat, but maybe you're driving a Charger Scat or Charger RT, and Ford drops a four-door GT350 that's putting down 800 horsepower. And maybe you're tired of Dodge. You've gone up the line like I have. You started with a RT or V6 and work your way up to a wide body Scat. And obviously you don't want this new Charger BS. That Ford Mustang starts looking pretty good. And it starts sounding pretty good too, because it's a V8. It's no BS. So are we jumping ship? Are we hanging around to see what this four-door six-pack engine looks like this summer? What are we doing? Because Ford is making it damn hard to stay Mopar. I'm just keeping it 100, man. How do you feel about this four-door Mustang business, man? Do you think it's going to work? Do you think it's going to look good? Do you think it's even real? Because at this point, it's all rumors. Like, nobody knows anything for sure, for certain. It's all rumors and leaks at this point. But if Ford really wants to dominate the market, if they dropped a four-door Mustang, it's over. Home run, goodbye. Round them, touch them all. It's over. Ford won. Talk to your boy. It's been your boy, Knockout 360. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.